Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. In this very video lecture, we are going to discuss some of the trigonometric identities. Trigonometric identities. Before going on this very topic, we will first discuss here what is an identity. What is an identity? You, my dears, know that equation it is an equality statement involving variables variables. Clear? But in case of equation, you have to remember that the equation is true only for certain values of the variable. For example, I will explain you like this. For example, if I having an equation x plus 3 equals 7, you check, my dears, this equation is true only when we will substitute x equals 4. That means when I write instead of x, I write here 4, then we can get 4 plus 3 equals 7. This equation is true only for that very equation. This equation is true only for that very equation. But on the other hand, if I take the equation like a square minus b square equals a plus b into a minus b. Here are two a minus b. Here are two variables a and b. This is the LHS, this is the RHS. If you substitute any value for a and b, any value of your own choice, whether rational or irrational, if you choose any value for a and b, my dears, you can simply prove that for all the values of a and b, LHS will be equal to RHS. Not here. If I take x equals 5, then LHS will not be equal to RHS. If I take x equals 6, the LHS will not be equal to RHS. Only it is true for x equals 4. But here, if you consider any of the value for a and b, you simply say that LHS will be equal to RHS for any value of the a and b. So this is also an equation because this is containing equality and also the variables. This type of equation we call as identity. This type of equation is called as identity. We call this as identity. So what is an identity? What is an identity? Identity, simply we can define it. Identity is an equation which is true for all the values, of the variables, involving in it. You have read in class 8th, 7th, 6th, a plus b whole square equals a square plus 2ab plus b square. That is also an identity. A minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. This is also an identity. So identity is an equation. It is also an equation, but this equation is true for all the values of the variable involving in it. And on the other hand, equation is not true for all. This is the main difference between the identity and equation. Equation is true only for certain values of the variable, but on the other hand, identity is true. It is true for all the values of the variable. But here we have to discuss trigonometric identities. So what are the trigonometric identities? Only one difference. Here I wrote identity is an equation, so I will write trigonometry identity is an equation which is true for all the values of the variables involving in it. But here the variable, instead of variable, I will write angles, which is true for all the angles involving it and having a trigonometric ratios. यानी कि वो इक्वेशन जिसमें ट्राइगोनोमेट्रिक रेशियोज भी होंगे और वो इक्वेशन ट्रू होगी हर एक एंगल पे, हर एक एंगल पे, मतलब जो भी हम वैल्यू देंगे एंगल का वो ट्रू निकलनी चाहिए, यानी कि उसमें साइन भी आना चाहिए, ट्राइगोनोमेट्रिक रेशो साइन आना चाहिए या कॉस आना चाहिए या टेन, कोई ना कोई ट्राइगोनोमेट्रिक रेशो उसमें ज़रूर आना चाहिए, और साथ साथ में वो ट्रू भी होनी चाहिए हर एक एंगल पे, जो भी उसमें एंगल दिया जाएगा। लेकिन चूंकि आपकी जो बुक है, आपकी बुक में जो ट्राइगोनोमेट्री है दैट इज involving the angles from 0 to 90 degrees. So whatever I will discuss here in trigonometric identities, we have to substitute only the values from 0 to 90 degree. Now there are certain trigonometric identities in your this book. One of them is, first identity is sine square a, yeah, sine square theta you can also take, sine square a plus cos square a, it is always equal to 1. But this is true only when 0 strictly lesser, a strictly lesser equal to 0 lesser equal to a lesser equal to 90 degree. That means we have to substitute the values from 0 to 90 only. After beyond the 90 we have to do nothing here in this case. Before this, beyond this, less than 0, for the negative angles we have to do nothing here, but only we have to substitute the value from 0 to 90. Now we will try to prove is it true or not. Sine square a is equal to plus cos square a is equal to 1. For this, its proof, I will simply take a right angle triangle. Even though I am going to show you the 3 identities, and in all these identities you have to select a triangle. Let me suppose it is a triangle H. Why I will take A here? It is because I have chosen here the angle A, so this must be here, yeah, here among the acute angles, not at the right angle, so it is here B and it is here C. Now in this very triangle, if you apply the Pythagoras theorem, simply Pythagoras theorem, so when I apply the Pythagoras theorem here, what I get, it is AC hypotenuse square AC square equals base square plus perpendicular square. But I will write here perpendicular first and then base, yeah, perpendicular square plus base square equals hypotenuse square, yeah, hypotenuse square equals this, whatever you like. Chalo, let me write a hypotenuse square. It is AC, the hypotenuse here is equal to, since we are going to select the angle A, so this side must be a perpendicular. Why I am taking the angle A? Because I have told you that it is involved here. This will be the base and this will be the hypotenuse. So AC square, when I apply the Pythagoras theorem here, it will be equal to perpendicular square. Perpendicular is BC, so it is BC square plus base is AB square. Now I check the question here. We have to select sine square a plus cos square a is equal to 1. That means in this very term there is only one term, that is this term, and here are 2 terms, so here are also 2 terms. But the question is, here it is 1, here I have got AC square. So how I make this AC square as 1? Simply I will divide this equation by AC square, so that I will get this 1 here. So dividing by AC square, what I get, it is AC square upon AC square is equal to BC square upon AC square. Yeah, you can simply write whole square, you can also write the whole square here, a plus it is AB upon AC whole square. So I have divided this equation throughout by AC square. Why to divide by AC square? In order to get here 1, here it was AC, so we have to divide AC by 1, so that AC square by AC square, so that we can get 1. Now this one, this will be cancelled, which implies it is 1 equals, if you check here, BC is the perpendicular here and AC is the hypotenuse, so this is the ratio between the perpendicular and hypotenuse. Perpendicular by hypotenuse, this is sine, so it is sine square, angle is A, plus here my dears, check, it is AB is the base, and AC is the hypotenuse, so this is the ratio between the base and the hypotenuse. Base by hypotenuse, that is cos of angle A, but it is having square, so it is having square. So what I have proved here, sine square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. But you have to remember here in this very question that the angle involved, it is 0 to 90 degree. Now we will go on the second second identity is 1 plus tan square A is equal to sec square A. I will write here 1 plus tan square A is equal to sec square A. This is the second identity, and you have to remember that in this very equation, in this very identity, also we have to select the angle from 0 to 90 degree. But you have to remember that if we take A equals 0 degree, If we take A equals 0 degree, this is true. If we take 90 degree, if we take angle A 90 degree, then tan, it will become tan 90 degree. Yeah, it will become sin 90 degree. Tan 90 degree and sin 90 degree, especially I will talk of tan 90 degree. Tan 90 degree is not defined, because it's what I am going to explain here. If I select angle A, I have told you that we have to select the angle from 0 to 90 degree. Now here, if we take angle 90 degree here, if we take 90 degree angle here, then this will become tan 90 degree. And tan 90 degree, it is not defined. Tan 90 degree, it is not defined. So if I select the angle A as 90 degree, then this can't be defined. That means in this very identity we have to select the domain. Domain means the value, the range, the limit where from we have to take the angles. We have not to choose the angle as 90 degree. So here we have to select, remember this, so we have to select here the angles from where to where. It is 0, remember 0 less or equal to 90 degree, 0 less or equal to A strictly less than 90 degree. That means A should not be 90 degree. It can be 0, but it cannot be 90 degree. Again, in order to prove this very equation and prove this very identity, I will select a triangle ABC, what I have chosen here. ABC. Again, I will test. We have taken the angle A, so it is angle A. Now again, it is the same rule as the previous. I am going to apply the Pythagoras theorem here. When I apply the Pythagoras theorem, it will be AC square is equal to BC square plus AB square. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Now here, my dears, you take, here is only one term, here is only one term. There are two terms, there are two terms. Here it is sec, but here it is AC, hypotenuse. Sec, if you remember, sec, it is the reciprocal of cos. So I can write it cos, but cos is equal to bha. Cos is equal to base by hypotenuse. So sec will be equal to hypotenuse by base. Sec will be equal to hypotenuse by base. Getting? Now it is hypotenuse AC. AC the hypotenuse here. But what is pending? Base. What is base here? It is AB. So I will divide this equation throughout by AB square. Got my point? I am going to explain it again. Here it is, in this very identity, here it is only one term, that means sec square A, but here it is only one term, it is AC square. AC is the hypotenuse here, but here I need a sec. Sec is the reciprocal of cos. Cos is equal to base by hypotenuse, so sec will be hypotenuse by base. So that means hypotenuse is given here, we have to divide it by base. So I will divide this very equation by AB square. What I get, it is AC square upon AB square is equal to BC square upon AB square plus AB square upon AB square. So what I get it is hypotenuse by base, so this can be taken as sec, it is having both square, so sec square angle is here A. It is base BC is perpendicular, AB is base. Perpendicular by base per b, that is tan, so it can be written as tan square A, plus it is AB and AB, that will be cancelled. So what I get 1 plus tan square A is equal to sec square A. But in this very equation, in this very identity, my dears, you have to remember the domain, you have to remember the angles. Angles should not be 90. If angle is 90 degree, then we can't prove this. This is not the identity then. It is identity from 0 to 89. Not the 90 degree. So you have to remember, this may be asked in your examination as an objective. What should be the domain of the angle in this very identity? So it is from 0 to 90, but not 90, it is 89. Take care. There is the third identity. Yeah, I think you can prove it yourself, but in that very identity you should have to remember that the third identity, I will only give you a hint, then you can proceed yourself like the same way what I have proved in how I have proceeded in this question, these two ones. So the number one is 1 plus, it is the third one, 1 plus cot square A, that is equal to cosec square A. It is the third one. But here in this video question, my dears, if we select 0 degree angle here for A, if I select 0 degree, then this will not be defined. This will not be defined. You have to remember it, that in this video identity A should not be 0. If I take it 90, it is true, because cot 90 can be defined and cosec 90 can be defined. So here in this very question, Here in this very question you have to remember the domain as what? Cot 90 it is 0, cot 0 is not defined. Remember it, cosec 0 is also not defined. So in this very question the domain should be 0 less or equal to a strictly less or equal to 90 degree. That means cot 90, if I select cot 90 is 0, so we can define it. Cosec 90 is 1, so we can define it. But at 0 we can't define these two trigonometric ratios. So in this very identity it should not be 0. Be cautious here what I am writing. 0 strictly less than a, yani a should be greater than 0. So that means 1 up to 90. If it is 90 then it can be at 90 it is an identity. So these, because what are the domains in these two? In the first one whether the angle is 0 or whether the angle is 90 or whether the angle is between 0 to 90, that is true. But in these two questions you have to remember the domain. Then you can prove this very identity yourself. Thank you my dear.